Why, hello, Fluffs. How is everybody doing? Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you. Make yourself to home, as Michael Scott would say. And welcome to another episode of Dap Discusses. I'm Dap, as you may have guessed. Today we're going to be continuing with my all-time favorite movie countdown. Yay! So last week I talked about Stranger Than Fiction, awesome drama slash comedy starring Will Ferrell. Definitely check that out. Today I'm going to be talking about a movie that I grew up with, which remains one of my all-time favorites, and that is Sandlot. The Sandlot. Came out in 1993. It's a Disney movie. Basically, it's about this kid who moves to a new neighborhood at the beginning of one summer, and bit of a nerd, bit of a goofball, bit of an outcast. But eventually he makes a group of friends through playing baseball at the local Sandlot, and the movie kind of, chronicles one memorable summer, and ends with a big confrontation between the kids and this legendary big ass dog that kind of terrorizes it doesn't terrorize the neighborhood, but it lives in a backyard right next to or behind the baseball field, and the kids live in fear of it, and and the movie ends with a big dramatic confrontation. So there are a lot of things I love about The Sandlot. I like that it's one of these slice of life movies, kind of like, the plot's not at all similar to something like Juno, but in the way that it just, focuses on one little slice of life and, amplifies everything and makes everything seem very dramatic, like it does to a kid. I like that. It's this one very memorable, pivotal summer in this kid's life, and it's sort of a series of little vignettes from that summer. There's the 4th of July celebration, there's a trip to the local pool, all sorts of fun little adventures. I like movies like that. Another thing I love about The Sandlot, it's a really great 1960s time capsule. They really did a great job, capturing the time and place, 1962, suburban America. I don't think they ever say exactly where it's supposed to take place, but, it could be any small town really in America, white picket fences and all that. They got the look of like old buildings and houses from the 60s, and great soundtrack. I discovered a lot of songs that I still love to this day. I first heard in The Sandlot, including Tequila. Ba ba da ba da ba ba tequila. That one. Ray Charles, his version of America the Beautiful. Oh, such a great song. Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs. That's such a sick, badass song. Will always be one of my faves, so I have The Sandlot to thank for that. What else? Really memorable characters. And as a testament to that, you can apologize for fidgeting here. It's hard to keep my eyes lined up with the eye holes. Um, but yeah, it's a testament to how memorable the characters are. To this day, you can buy T-shirts at Newbury Comics that have Porter on them with the quote, "You're killing me, Smalls," or a T-shirt of Squints Palidorus. So yeah, really, really great characters that definitely resonated with a generation. Um, what else? Um, the whole movie has a very like cool nostalgic feel to it. Um, I think it was Roger Ebert pointed out that it kind of bears a similarity to A Christmas Story in that it's it's narrated by an adult who we never see. Well, no, and it's not we do see the adult, but both movies, it's narrated by an adult looking back on his childhood, and you kind of hear their narration throughout the movie, which gives it this very kind of nostalgic and cozy feeling. Um, and it has this. I mean, the movie's all about baseball, and so it has this very kind of Americana, Norman Rockwell feel to it, I guess. I mean, what's more American than baseball, national pastime. Um, so, and there's things like, it was a time when kids could kind of roam free and just shout back into the house, "Mom, I'm going out," and then just disappear with their friends. There weren't really any helicopter parents back then, and the world was kind of a lot more innocent in a lot of ways, from what I can gather. So that kind of adds to the nostalgic feeling, a bygone era when you'd have things like that. Um, but yeah, it's just oh, I have to mention when Benny, one of the boys in the baseball group or club or whatever, the group of friends that Smalls, the main character, makes. Benny's kind of like the leader of the pack, the best player, fearless and commanding presence and all that. When he has his epic showdown with the Beast toward the end of the movie, the music that plays when he like charges the Beast, oh my god, so fucking badass. Gets me amped every time. Like I wish I could hear that music. Um, I wish it would just start playing in my head, whenever whenever I have a really momentous occasion in my life. That'd be sick. But yeah, Sandlot. Lot of lot of funny iconic scenes. There's a scene when the kids all go to carnival and they try chewing tobacco and it doesn't go well. It's actually a little gross, but funny. Um, but yeah, just a really nice little movie, the kind of movie that they don't really make anymore. I can't see them really making something like this today. But it's just one of those movies that through. How did I do that? Oh no, my pause it right. Okay, just kind of through chance, I ended up seeing it at a young age, and I saw it over and over, and it really made a big impression on young Dap, and became a big influence on me. So it'll always have a special place in my heart. So that's Sandlot, 1993, Disney. Um, couple of big name actors in it, although they kind of have minor roles. The kids are the stars of the show. But you got Dennis Leary, Karen Allen, and James Earl Jones has a very pivotal role. We don't really see him until the end, but yep, he has a very memorable performance in this. So do check it out if you haven't seen it. It's one of my all-time faves. So that's this week's Dap Discusses. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be back next week to continue my countdown. Yay! Love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.